प्रेम से बोलिए वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। चिल्ड्रन, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। टुगेदर, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। 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 वासुदेवाय वासुदेवाय। बोलो बच्चों, वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की। हे आत्मतुल्य श्रोतागण, इस संसार की उत्पत्ति के कारण भगवान है और वही भगवान की प्रार्थना करने के लिए हम एकत्रित हो सकते हैं। आओ बच्चों, हम लोग आरती करेंगे ध्यान से, भक्ति भाव से। Please stand, beloved children. We are about to worship Bhagwan and the message he brings to us through the medium of performing arati. In your minds, children, you also perform arati. May that light of love, that light of truth, that divine light of bliss be with all of us, driving away the darkness of ignorance, illuminating the path as we approach Bhagwan. बोलो बच्चों, वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। शंख बजाइए, घंटा बजाइए। जय भगवद गीते मैया, जय भगवद गीते। हरिः कमल विहारिणी, हरिः कमल विहारिणी, सुंदर सुपुनीते। ओम जय भगवद गीते। बोलो ओम जय भगवद गीते। Beloved children, most of you will do arati here. The rest of you go clockwise, so we move in a circle, and in your mind think, may Bhagwan, who is divine light, may his light shine to all of us. Now you move this way, beloved children. Om Jai Bhagavad Gita. Victory to the Bhagavad Gita. We bow to you, Prabhu, and to your divine message. May you bless us all. You bring light to the mystery of karma or action. The Gita removes attachment and desires. You bring blessings and knowledge to all of us. You bring wisdom of the ultimate truth. Karma sumarma prakashini, kama shakti hara, maya kama shakti hara. Tattva jnana vikasini, तत्व ज्ञान विकासिनी, विद्या ब्रह्म परा। ओम जय भगवद गीते। घंटा बजाइए। ओम जय भगवद गीते। ओम जय भगवद गीते। ओम जय भगवद। You remove the sins, and Bhagavad Gita Mata, you bless us with unswerving devotion to Bhagwan. You are the mystery of dedication. You teach us the path to God. We honor you and worship you. Nischal Bhakti Vidhayini, Nirmal Malhari, Maya Nirmal Malhari, Sharan Rahasya Pradayini, Sharanayasya Pradayini, सब विधि सुखकारी। ओम जय भगवद गीते। ओम जय भगवद गीते। O Bhagavad Gita, you remove the bond of attachment and jealousy from us, and you give us eternal happiness. Bhagavad Gita, You remove the fear of the world and you take us across to divine divinity, and you give us ultimate bliss. We honor you, we worship you, you, the divine light, showing us the path. रागद्वेष विदारिणि कारिणि मोद सदा मैया कारिणि मोद सदा भवभयहारिणि तारिणि भवभयहारिणि तारिणि परमानंद प्रदा। ओम जय भगवद गीते, ओम जय भगवद गीते। निश्चल भक्ति विधायिनी निर्मल मलहारी मैया निर्मल मलहारी शरण रहस्य प्रदायिनी शरण रहस्य प्रदायिनी सब विधि सुखकारी। ओम जय भगवद गीते, बोलो ओम जय भगवद गीते, जय भगवद गीते मैया जय भगवद गीते। हरि ही कमल विहारिणी हरि ही कमल विहारिणी सुंदर सुपुनीते। ओम जय भगवद गीते। Divine scripture, you destroy evil and negative feelings and ignorance within us. You bestow divine qualities on us. You are the beloved of devotees. We offer pranams to you. Asura bhava vinashini nashini tam rajani maya nasini tam rajani devi sadgunadayani devi sadgunadayani hari rasika sajani। ओम जय भगवद गीते, ओम जय भगवद गीते। चिल्ड्रन, जय भगवद गीते मैया जय भगवद गीते। हरि ही कमल विहारिणी हरि ही कमल विहारिणी सुंदर सुपुनीते। ओम जय भगवद गीते। Son, you ready for mom and dad yet? Ma, you teach us equality and renunciation. You are the speech coming from the mouth of Vishnu Bhagwan, Hari himself. You are the best of all scriptures. Please accept our love, our reverence. Mata samata tyaga sikhavini Hari mukh ki bani Maya Hari mukh ki bani Sakal shastra ki swamini Srutiyon ki rani। Om Jai Bhagavad Gita, Om Jai Bhagavad Gita। Dil, you do artificial Lahayadvats? One time. Recite the mantra, I love you, may God bless our marriage, and you touch his feet. Bhagavad Gita, Ma, you shower the nectar of compassion on all of us, Ma. Be kind to us and give us the gift at the feet of Bhagwan. Bless us to know to love Bhagwan. दया सुधा बरसाविनी मातु कृपा की जय मैया मातु कृपा की जय। हरि पद प्रेम दान कर हरि पद प्रेम दान कर अपनों कर ले जय। ओम जय भगवद गीते, ओम जय भगवद गीते। Children together, जय भगवद गीते मैया जय भगवद गीते। हरि ही कमल विहारिणी हरि ही कमल विहारिणी सुंदर सुपुनीते। ओम जय भगवद गीते, ओम जय भगवद गीते, ओम जय भगवद गीते। बोलो वृंदावन विहारी लाल की, बोलो महापति महादेव की जय, बोलो पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, बोलो सर्व देवता सर्वदेवी की जय, बोलो सब ऋषि सब मुनि सब साधु जन की जय। विथ लव प्रेम से बोलिए श्री गुरु महाराज की जय। प्रेम और शक्ति से बोलिए सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। सद्गुरु की दंडवत। जय जय सीताराम। बैठे आराम से प्यारे। Be seated comfortably, beloved children. Sitaram, everybody. Sita. and a very, very pleasant welcome on behalf of Bhaiya, Vijay Bhaiya, and Dil and members of the family. His problem is, beloved children, when I ask him write a list of the people whose names I should mention to. Normally, we are happy when the Babas come. My cousin Pandit Bimal is here, and we are honored by your presence. I know how busy he would be, but he made time to come in response to the invitation. And I am glad he has blessed our Yajna with his presence. I know that. And Pandit Kewat and other Pandits who are here, we are happy that they have come, Pini Bhaiya. But his problem was who to leave out. Because almost everybody here is his family. So the truth is, we have honored everybody. Thank you everyone for coming. Let me still mention though, because at my request, your aunties, Auntie Sumati and Auntie Laiko, they come to lighten up the place too. They've come to bless our yajna. Auntie Sita, Bhagwan bless all of you. Auntie Sati and Pini Bhaiya, Uncle Sharma Prasad and Auntie Savi. Beloved, if you were to read out the special people, all of you would be here. Thank you so much. But do allow me a special welcome to all children and teenagers. When you look around, you don't see many of them anymore. When they do come, treat them specially. Beloved children, special welcome. Holding hands with me in this yajna, my two sons, Pandit Pranav, Pandit Darshi. To all of you, again, please join your palms. Katha pranam होने को पहले हम भक्तजनों एक सरल भजन गाएंगे और इसके तत्पश्चात मैं आज रात्रि का कथा प्रस्तुत करूंगा. Let us pray. Let us ask Ganesh Baba on this our first night of praying to bless our satsang. We have done pujas before, preliminarily, making sure our main guest in this yajna is Bhagwan Shri Krishna and all the devatas and devis. Prasann ho Prabhu, Prasann ho Prabhu, Prasann ho. We worship you in your manifestation as Ganesh Baba. May you remove all the obstacles to success and may you bless our satsang and indeed all of us. We all know this bhajan well. We will pray with love and togetherness. Jai Ganesh Gan Nath Daya Nidhi Sakala Vighan Kar Dur Hamare. Jai Ganesh Gan Nath Daya Nidhi Sakala Vighan Kar Dur Hamare. When we pray to you first, Ganesh Baba, when we remember you, that blissful form of Bhagwan, obstacles are removed and the path to success springs open. Pratham dhare jo dhyan tumharo, pratham dhare jo dhyan tumharo, tiske puran karaj sare, tiske puran karaj sare. Jai Ganesh Gan Nath Daya Nidhi Sakala Vighan Kar Dur Hamare. Jai Ganesh Gan Nath Daya Nidhi Sakala Vighan Kar Dur Hamare. You have a large body, Ganesh Baba. Your belly holds the whole universe in it. You represent infinity, Prabhu. You represent the divine intellect. May it never be too small. May the intellect be blessed to be big like you. Bless us to pray, Prabhu. Oh, Lambodar Gaj Vadan Manohar, Lambodar Gaj Vadan Manohar, Kar Trishul Parishu Vardhare. And you have the surgical instruments to remove arrogance and ignorance. Kar Trishul Parishu Vardhare. Jai Ganesh Gan Nath Daya Nidhi Sakala Vighan Kar Dur Hamare. Jai Ganesh Gan Nath Daya Nidhi Sakala Vighan Kar Dur Hamare. Prabhu, bless our satsang. Bring with you Devi, Riddhi and Siddhi. May the Devi come to protect us from all sides. Bless us spiritually, emotionally and spiritually. Oh, Riddhi Siddhi Don, Chamaradulave, Riddhi Siddhi Don, Chamaradulave, Mushak Vahan, परम सुहाने, जय गणेश गणनाथ दयानिधि, सकल विघ्न कर दूर. Pray children. जय गणेश गणनाथ दयानिधि, सकल विघ्न कर दूर हमारे. ब्रह्मानंद सहाय करो नित, ब्रह्मानंद सहाय करो नित, भक्त जनों के तुम रखवारे, भक्त जनों के. Bless us, your devotees, who have come and have surrendered to you, Prabhu. Guide us and help us to pray. Bhakta jano ke tum rakhware, Jai Ganesh Gananath Dayanidhi, Sakala Vighan kar dur hamare. Jai Ganesh Gananath Dayanidhi, Sakala Vighan kar dur hamare. Sakala Vighan kar dur hamare. Sakala Vighan kar dur. Bolo Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki Jai. Bolo Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki. Look like Ganesh Baba reach a whole harmonium here. Blessings, son. We are reading from Bhagavad Gita. Oh, Sitaram Devi, Sitaram Sona, Hari Om Tat Sat. Trinidad time is different. We are just blessed. And I know what happened, daughter, Suravi Devi. No, I had to pray a little more for God to bless Suravi Devi to reach. The devatas reach and all the devatas. And by singing that bhajan, Ganesh Baba went whoop, whacks, and he reached too. Ready, son? Pa pa ma pa ga ma pa 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 ma pa ga ma pa pa ma pa ga ma pa ni sa ga re re sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Jai Ganesh Gananath Dayanidhi, Sakala Vighan kar dur hamare, Sakala Vighan kar dur hamare, Sakala Vighan kar dur hamare. Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki, Bolo Shri Ganesh Bhagwan ki, Jai Bhagwan Shri Ram, Jai Bholenath, Jai Dinabandhu, Jai Shri Krishna. Whose is this? Acha. Thank you, Devi. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Bholenath. Beloved children, as we enter the pages of the Bhagavad Gita, the name of this book is the Bhagavad Gita, not the Bhagavad Gita. If people forget and say Bhagavad Gita, please don't watch them hard. The Bhagavad is the yajna we just finished before. Nigama kalpataror galitam palam sukha. That's written also in Sanskrit. It's called Bhagavad, where you had the katha of Bhagavan Shri Krishna as a baby. The best book on child psychology, the Bhagavad Mahapuran. A child who is so hardened, parents need to learn how to, there's a book written, How to Talk So Children Will Listen. That book, How to Listen So Children Will Talk. How they'll grow spiritually. Now, Krishna Bhagavan has grown up. They say, know the way, go the way, and then show the way. He knows the way, he goes the way, and he shows the way as we will listen. But as we enter the scripture, beloved, if you have to come in here, you have to take off your slippers. And if you have to come in here, you have to take out from your mind now all your worries. Anybody who hit you, hurt you, harm you, buff you, bully you, brag, beat you, I want you now to leave that behind. Where you're going, check your luggage. Before you go in the aeroplane, son, some things you have to take out. If you have a broken heart, you could bring that. God will heal it. This is a clinic for broken hearts too. But any stress, any worries you have, leave it behind. Travel light. And we ask Bhagwan instead now to fill and fulfill the heart, the mind, the intellect, the veritable instruments of true worship. Prabhu, Daya Kari, help us to pray. Help us to love you. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswate Namaha. Om Shri Guru Charana Kamalebhyo Namaha. Beloved children, together. Om Namah Shivaya. The heart healing mantra. Om Namah Shivaya. The soul soothing mantra. Om Namah Shivaya. The mind massaging mantra. Om Namah Shivaya. Pray together, children. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. अब मैं श्री गुरु महाराज जी को बारंबार वंदना करता हूँ, जिन गुरु जी की कृपा से अज्ञान दूर हो जाते हैं और दिव्य प्रकाशित ज्ञान होते हैं। गुरु जी दया करें। I offer obeisance to Guru Maharaj ji, my Bhagwan, masquerading as an ordinary human being, teaching with love and compassion and forgiveness. Bless us, Gurudev. Namostu Devyasa Vishala Buddhe Pularvindayata Patra Netraha Irina Tvaya Bharat Taila Purnaha Prajwalito Gyanamaya Pradepaha. अब मैं व्यास जी को बारंबार वंदना करता हूँ, जिन व्यास जी ने 4 वेद, 4 शास्त्र, 18 पुराण को व्याख्या की, जिन्होंने श्रीमद् भगवद गीता को निर्माण की, उन व्यास जी को मैं बारंबार वंदना करता हूँ, मैं बारंबार वंदना करता हूँ. We offer our salutations and our respects to Vyas ji, who composed and compiled all the divine scriptures, inclusive of the Mahabharata and the Bhagavad Gita, which is the heart, and passed them down to us, the descendants of rishis and munis, so we can learn to pray and live and love and laugh and learn and grow spiritually and be a blessing to this earth. Vyas ji, our namaskar. Om Shri Sanak Sanandan Sanatan Sanat Kumar Devaya Namah, Dev Rishi Narad Muni Devaya Namah. To all the divine beings and Brahma Rishis and Dev Rishi, to all the Paramahansas and God-realized souls who are present when devotees assemble and fast and pray and come to listen to Harikatha. With these fleshly eyes we cannot detect your presence, but with hearts that are purified, we can sense your presence and we bow to you. May you help those of us who are weak and unable to pray effectively. Guide us, help us. May your vibrations and divine blessings be with us. माँ हनुमान जी, प्रभु हमारे सारे ओर से रक्षा करे, कल्याण करे, कृपा करे, भक्तजनों के मनोकामना पूर्ण करना प्रभु. Protect us from all sides. भगवान आप अपार है बुद्धि से परे. You are infinite. The instruments with which we will worship you are finite. However can we begin to pray? हम आपके संतान हैं, हम आपके शरण में आते हैं प्रभु. Your children have come before you. Please help us to love you. Mukam karoti vachalam. Bless us who are dumb. We have mouths. We know how to win arguments, but we don't know how to pray. Pangum langhete girim. We are lame. We have legs. We reach everywhere, even sermons and lectures, but we didn't reach in your presence yet. Yat kripatamaham vande. You are compassionate and forgiving. Paramanandam Madhava. And you, Prabhu, are infinite and the source of love and bliss and forgiveness. Help us to love you. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Bolo bachon. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. जिनकी आकृति अतिशय शांत है, जो शेषनाग की शैया पर शयन किए हुए है, जिनकी नाभि में कमल है, जो देवताओं के भी देवता है, लक्ष्मीपति, सिर से भक्ति भाव से हम भक्तजनों आपके नमन करते हैं प्रभु. दया करे. Bless us your devotees. Come, light the diya of your presence in our hearts. Help us to pray with love and joy and bliss. गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो, गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो बच्चों. गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो, गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो. गोविंद बोल हरि गोपाल बोलो, गोविंद बोलो Hari Gopal bolo, Govinda bolo, Hari Gopal bolo, Govinda bolo, Hari Gopal bolo. Om Namah Shivaya, Bhaj Om Namah Shivaya. Pray together. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Beloved children, open your hearts, pray with all your love. Govinda bolo, Hari Gopal bolo, Govinda. Govinda bolo, Hari Gopal bolo. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopal Jaya Jaya, Govinda. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopal Jaya Jaya, Govinda. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopal Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopal Jaya Jaya. Now take a deep breath and lift your devotion. Challenge yourself to fly in the presence of Bhagwan. Govinda bol, Hari Gopal bolo, Govinda bolo, Hari Gopal bolo, Govinda bolo, Hari Gopal bol, Hari bol, Hari bol, Hari bol, Hari bol. शंख बजाइए, घंटा बजाइए, बोल हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Vasudevasutam Devam Kansachanurmardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagatgurum. Together. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Again, children. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Again. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Bolo Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki Hari Om Tat Sat. Beloved children, Chapter 1 of the Bhagavad Gita. Chapter 1 of the Bhagavad Gita, interestingly, begins, listen, Dhritarashtra Uvach. The Katha begins with a blind man. How very symbolic. And if we don't see that we are seeing everything but we didn't see God yet, you will know what the Katha is about. The first chapter begins Dhritarashtra Uvach. A blind man begins, and so life begins. The second chapter will begin Ashurupurna Kulekshana Vishidanta, begin with a man with tears in his eyes. That's the next step. Follow. First it begins with a blind man. Second chapter begins with a man with tears in his eyes. Then 11th chapter, Divyam Dadamite Chakshu Yogame Parameshwara. Bhagavan Shri Krishna bless Arjun with divine vision. And the man with tears in his eyes will have real eyes and realize he will be wise. And the end, beloved children, In the end, Arjuna will see, and the man who began, the blind man, will remain blind. And this is the story of many of us devotees. We can excite and recite the Bhagavad Gita. We know it by heart, some of us. But like Dhritarashtra, at the end, he heard the whole Bhagavad Gita son, but he remained blind in the end. The challenge is for us, for all of us, including myself. Are we going to listen to the Katha and in the end still not be able to see our way in life? Are we still going to be blind people? Meaning, some of us are married and we can't see the person with whom we are married is a Devta or a Devi. We can't see love, we can't see Gopal, see Krishna in the hearts of children. We can't see people and see Siyaram Mai Saboy Jagajani. It begins with a blind man and in the end he remains blind. This is the first warning. May we hear this Katha, O students of Bhagavad Gita, and in the end say, oh yeah, I know that already, I hear that already, I heard that already. Somebody recited it better. It means, like Dhritarashtra, yes, you heard it, but alas, you came not to pray and not divyam dadamite chakshu yoga me parameshwaram, to get that yoga, that bliss, that eye-opening experience. Are you following me, children? Divyam dadamite chakshu yoga me parameshwaram. It begins with a blind man. Beloved children, when you close your eyes, see only Bhagwan. When you open your eyes, see only Bhagwan. Dhritarashtra Uvacha Dharma kshetre kurukshetre sammaveta yuyutsavaha mamaka pandavaschaiva kimma kuruvata Sanjaya. Sanjay Uvacha Drishtva tu pandavanikam vyudham duryodhanastada acharyam upasangamya raja vachanam abravit Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Bolo bachon Vrindavan Vihari Lal ki jai. Join your palms, children. Please recite after me. Say, Dharma kshetre Kurukshetre Sammaveta Yuyutsavaha Mamaka Pandavaschaiva Kimma Kuruvata Sanjaya. Vrindavan Vihari Lal ki Govinda Bolo Hari Gopal Bolo 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 Govinda Bolo Hari Gopal Bol Hari Gopal Bol Hari Gopal. Vrindavan Vihari Lal ki. Dhritarashtra, who is blind, he says to Sanjaya. Sanjaya is the person now, beloved children, who is going to report to him what's going on. There is a battlefield. Narayanai Krishnai Govindaya Namo Namah. The man who is blind wants to know what's happening there. He was going to get a blessing from Vyasji to be able to see for himself what was happening. But he didn't want to see the bloodshed of his children. He knew they were wrong. You see, beloved, the blind king, it's all right. Surdas was blind, but he saw God, didn't he? It's not about this blindness, it's about the blindness of arrogance and ignorance. He was married to Gandhari Devi, and she was not blind. But in marriage, she took a piece of cloth and covered her eyes. That's the mind, that's purposeful blindness. When Draupadi Devi's sari was being pulled and she was crying out, the children, the wicked demons, Duryodhan, Dushasana was pulling her sari. Their mother covered her eyes. I understand you can't see, but couldn't she hear her daughter bawling out there for help? Willful blindness. This first part of the Katha is for us as parents who turn a blind eye when our children are misbehaving and allow for such tragedies to happen. Born from such blindness of mind, spiritual blindness, is countless evil desires. From ignorance, egoism, and spiritual blindness is born hate, jealousy, malice, pride, and greed. There are 100 sons. All these demons come from a mind where arrogance and ignorance is. That's what they represent, beloved children. The blind king, Sanjaya, he asks. Sanjaya is instead blessed to see. He has clairvoyance, clairaudience. He can see, understand, and have the feelings of what's happening. And he's narrating to the king. Dharma kshetre kuru kshetre samaveta yutsava mamaka pandavaschaiva. Mamaka. What does he ask first? On that battlefield, he asks Sanjay, Mamaka, tell me about my children. Pandavaschaiva, and my brother's children. Did you see who he put first? Not him, not other people. Ego, blindness, puts himself first. My children, my children, my children. He's worried. Why? And he should be. What's the first word of Bhagavad Gita now? Dharma. Life begins with dharma. Bhagavad Gita begins with dharma. Kshetra means a field. He knows that dharma kshetra is a field of righteousness, a place where yajna is done. Dharma kshetra. And if they're in a right place, he's worried. Once you have wicked children, you can't sleep properly. If you have good children, you can enjoy a nice sleep. He knows that they are wrong. That's why he's worried. He knows they're in a dharma kshetra. Like here's a dharma kshetra where you do puja. Your heart is dharma kshetra. And all these evil desires are there for more and more land. Beloved children, he's anxious, he's worried, and he asks, Samaveta yutsava, mamaka, my children. Then Pandavaschaiva, my brother's children. He knows that they rightfully should own Hastinapur. He's aware that they were wrong to usurp the land from them. And with this anxiety and worry, he asks, Mamaka Pandavaschaiva Kim Kuruvata Sanjaya. Beloved children, the camera shifts where Sanjay answers. Now many of us who are reading this, they think it's a live commentary, and we write that as well, a live commentary given by Sanjaya to the, it's not a live commentary. When Sanjaya had the blessing to see many things, daughter, and was giving a narration of many things, he suddenly, news bulletin, on the battlefield, Bhishma Pitama just got shot down, incapacitated. We break this news program to tell you what's happening in the battlefield. 10 days of battle had been going on, and Dhritarashtra wasn't getting any news. He was acting about other things, like he's now getting Wi-Fi, and he could check out all kind of sceneries. He's hearing about this here and hearing about that there, and listening to other things. When they said, news clip, news break, news flash, Bhishma Pitamaha has fallen. Bhishma Pitamaha was on their side, on the side of the wrongdoers. He had Ichhamrityu, he can only die if he wants to. If he falls, that's a bad sign. It means we are going to lose. When the news bulletin, when he has Bhishma Pitamaha has fallen, he said, whoa, march breaks, un momento por favor. Now he holds back and he comes back. Tell me about this battle. So it's now like a flashback, so you Hindus will know. Now he's telling what happened the first day, but this was really what happened on the 10th day. Are you following me, children? The chronology now is shifted. Bhishma Pitama has fallen after 10 days in the battlefield. Now we are hearing from the first day. The camera rewinds to the beginning, which Dhritarashtra did not see. Sanjay Uvaj. Sanjay says, Satya Narayana Narayana Narayan Satya Narayana Narayana Narayana. Bolo bacho. Narayana Narayana Narayan Satya Narayana Narayana. 1 second. Can I borrow the bell? With all the Majira, see if you could do this some nota. Don't mind, is it? Unconventional, but still. Bolo Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. You start and I'll go with that tal. Satya Narayana Narayana Narayan 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 Satya Narayana Narayan Narayan Swami Narayan, 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 Swami Narayan, 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 Swami Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. Bolo Satyanarayan Swami ki. Drishtva tu Pandavanikam Vyudham Duryodhastadaha Acharyam Upasangamya Raja Vachanam Abravita. Children, please recite after me. This Bhagavad Gita, when the puja is done and the devatas are present in a holy place of satsang with Sanak, Sanandan, Sanatan, Sanat Kumar, when you recite these words, beloved, it brings blessings to you and for those for whom you are praying. Don't lose the opportunity. Please pray after me. Say, Drishtva tu Pandava Nikam Vyudham Duryodhanas Tada Acharyam Upasangamya Raja Vachanam Abravit. Bolo Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki. Duryodhana is called the Raja here. The truth is, he was not the Raja. Dhritarashtra is the king. But Duryodhana is so arrogant. He tells his father what to do. And his father says, son, that's not the right thing. He said, old man, if you don't listen to me, read Mahabharata, I'll kill myself. And the poor father doesn't want his son to kill himself, and he will override his father. He in fact rules the kingdom. The spiritual meaning we'll talk about another day, beloved children. He, beloved children, at that time, seeing how the Pandavas' army were arranged, he was shocked and amazed and surprised that they could raise such an army. He describes his beloved children as a great army, a mighty army. You see, when the Pandavas were in exile, they had the opportunity to meet with other kings and forge relationships. Duryodhana, the wicked one, beloved children, he raised a mightier army of 11 Akshaunis, 11 legions of armies. But yet still he knew that they were less in number, 7 Akshaunis. But you know, when good people stand up, it is said, if a lion leads an army of sheep, they may quicker have victory than a sheep leading an army of lions. He looks over and he sees this mighty army of the Pandavas drawn up for battle. He approached Dronacharya. Raja Vachanam Vavid, the king, meaning Duryodhana, spoke the following words, meaning, beloved children, Duryodhana means Duryodhana. Yodha means war. Duryodhana, he against whom it is hard to fight. It's hard to win a battle against him. In your life, think, who is it hard to win a battle against? You see, a temper. When he gets a rage, his mother and father can't control him. When he makes up his mind to do something wrong, to burn down somebody's house, to poison food and give it to people, you can't stop him. He represents that anger and arrogance in people. Duryodhana, hard to fight against that. He approached Dronacharya to poison his mind. Because Dronacharya, beloved children, is the teacher of martial arts. He taught all the warriors on both sides of the army how to wield weapons, shoot with the bow and arrow and other missiles, divine and otherwise. With the Mugdar, he saw the strength in each one and knew who could handle which missile. Bhimsen, for example, and Duryodhana was strong, massive upper bodies, so he would teach them how to use the mace or the Mugdar. The smaller framed ones who could jump, when Guruji was teaching us last year at camp, we learned these things. There's a style of fighting with the Mugdar like Hanumanji, where you jump and you can fight 5 people at the same time, leaping and jumping. Those who are heavy, statured, there's a way you plant your foot and how you block so they don't hit your fingers and break it. It slides off to the other side and you come down. Duryodhana walks up to the Dronacharya and he says the following words, Mukunda Madhav Govinda Bol. He doesn't say that, we are saying that. Keshava Madhav Hari Hari Bol. Mukunda Madhav Govinda Bol. Keshava Madhav Hari Hari. Bolo bachcho. Mukunda Madhav Govinda Bol. Keshava Madhav Hari Hari Bol. Ram Ram bolo pyare, Ram Ram bol. Krishna Krishna bol, Krishna Krishna bol. Again, Ram Ram bolo pyare, Ram Ram bol. Krishna Krishna bol, Krishna Krishna bol. बच्चों, मुकुंद माधव गोविंदा बोल, केशव माधव हरि हरि बोल, केशव माधव हरि हरि बोल, केशव माधव हरि हरि बोल. हाँ, पश्यैतां पाण्डुपुत्राणाम् आचार्य महतिं चमुं व्यूढ़ं द्रुपदपुत्रेण तव शिष्येन धीमता. This, now in many good books of writing, many people don't like Bhagavad Gita when I give them a copy to read. Why? They say, Baba, the first chapter is too hard. So many names, we don't know who they are. Not to worry, it's like Maracas Beach. Once you get over the waves, don't go beyond the waves, by the way. Learn to swim. You will enjoy this. Please pray after me, children. Say, Pashaitam Pandu Putranam Acharyam Mahatim Chamum Vyudham Drupad Putrena Tav Shishyerna Dhimata. How wonderful to hear you. When my boss will be hearing you saying that, he will say, they didn't just come to hear katha, they came to pray as well. Bol Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki. Mukunda Madhav Govinda bol, Keshava Madhav Hari Hari bol. Mukunda Madhav Govinda bol, Keshava Madhav Hari Hari bol. Keshava Madhav Hari Hari bol. Keshava Madhav Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki. He comes before Guru Dronacharya and he says, behold, the army of the sons of Pandu, Pandu Putranam, the sons of Pandu, Acharya Mahatim Chamum, Vyudham Drupada Putrena. Who is leading that army? He didn't, in English you will read Drishtyadumna. Drishtyadumna is given. But he didn't say Drishtyadumna. You have to read the Sanskrit to know it. Drupada Putrena. The son of Drupad. This part of the line, beloved, is showing Arjun's intent to poison the mind of the Guru one and his insolence. Listen, he didn't say Drishtyadumna is leading, he said Drupada Putrena, the son of Drupad. And to understand that bit of poison there, that bit of arrogance, you have to understand why he says the son of so and so. Beloved children, enjoy this piece of Mahabharat Katha, will help you to understand this line. When Dronacharya was a young Brahmin and he went to the school of the Guru, Narayanai Krishnai Govindai Namo Namah, he had a friend at that school, just like Bhagavan Shri Krishna had a friend named Sudama. The friend of Raja Drupad, the friend of Drona was his name. Acharya was a title given to him. Acharya means like a teacher, a learned master. Dronacharya. Dronacharya was his name. Like Mahatma Gandhi wasn't his name. Mahatma was a title given to him. A Mahatma, a great soul. Dronacharya. We call him Dronacharya, but Acharya was the title. He was Dron then. At the school, he had a friend whose name was Drupad. Drupad's father was a king. And so in school, Dron and Drupad were friends. Dron would help Drupad with his homework and his studies because he was not as sharp as Dron, the Brahmin. And Drupad would say, listen, I know you're a poor Brahmin, but you don't worry. My father is rich. He has a great kingdom. And when I am king, I will give you half the kingdom. You don't have to worry. When they were young, the promises we make. When I become a king, you don't have to worry. I will give you half the kingdom. My father has so much land, what is it to give you something like that? Beloved children, Narayana Krishnai Govindai Namo Namah. Later in life, Dronacharya was married to Kripi Devi. What was her name? Kripi Devi, the sister of Kripacharya, another great guru. You will meet him just now. Now, she didn't mind being married to a poor Brahmin. Whatever dakshina he would get, she was happy with that. But then they had children, and no mother wants to know their children are suffering. All the children have toys and video games, and your children play with a matchbox. All the children are getting new sneakers every time, and your children have to, whatever comes and see her. It hurt her heart. She said, I don't mind that you don't have to buy a sari for me or anything. I don't mind tattered clothing, but the children. You told me about your school friend from school days. This Drupad. Why don't you go and ask him? So much he said he would give to you, just a little bit so the children will live happily. Listen to this katha, so you'll understand this line. Dronacharya said, okay Devi, if your Dulahin speaks 5 times and you listen at least 3 times, you will do well in life. So he got up and he walked to the kingdom of Raja Drupad. Now you've heard Sudama Katha. That was an antidote to this Katha, to show your friends don't forget their friends and the promises made, Krishna Bhagwan and Sudama. When, however, Dronacharya, the poor Brahmin, went to his rich friend, the king, and they said, King, this person claims to be your friend, has come to meet you. Set him before me, let me see his face. Dron said, Drupad, my friend, don't you remember me from school days, boy? He says, friend? Who is this beggar? He said, maybe you don't recognize me with the beard and so me, a friend, Drupad from school days. And you told me, friend? Since when is a beggar and a king friends? And everybody in the court laughed. Dronacharya looked around and saw him laughing. He said, no, maybe you didn't understand. Maybe I miscommunicated. Your partner, your friend from school days, we used to do homework together. We used to play and laugh and you used to talk. Silence. I repeat. Since when a beggar and a king could be friends? And Dronacharya saw everybody laughing. And he looked at the king. He said, you mistake me to be an ordinary poor Brahmin. Maybe you stop being my friend, but I am your friend. You promised me half your kingdom, and I'll make you keep your promise. Dronacharya then went to Hastinapur to teach the young Kshatriyas martial arts. He shot into a well. They were playing a game and they lost the ball in a deep well and could not get the ball. He took blades of grass, plaited them in a way that only he knew how, and shot it down into the well. It hit the ball and brought it right up. She said, how did you do that? He said, just go and tell Bhishma Pitama what you just witnessed. When Bhishma Pitama heard this, he said, it must be a great martial artist. Somebody who from the Vedas learned martial arts from a great master. Bring him here, he'll be teaching the children martial arts from now. He didn't want a job in the government, but because of his children. There, his brother-in-law, Kripacharya was. He was married to Kripacharya's sister, Kripi Devi, and he brought his Dulahin, and his son Ashwathama grew up in a palace. He said, my son will never suffer. He didn't talk much, but he used to teach and do that just for his family. He was a hesitant warrior. Before I finish tonight's katha, I hope to show you something. Whenever you have a puja and a baba, bajao is a shank. Even a home that was haunted for many years. Many non-Hindus too, Baba will be doing this and that. Somebody told me, and you do a puja, you read Bhagavad Gita and bajao a shank. They will tell you dreams they had, no longer happening. These strange things happening in their home, no longer happening. Objects flying off for themselves, no longer happening. You check your Bhagavad Gita and see if Dronacharya blew his shank before the war started. You will see how many shanks will be blown just now. He was a hesitant warrior. And he taught all of them. Arjun was his favorite student for several reasons. Now, beloved, listen again. Please recite after me. Now you will understand this better. Say, Pashaitam Pandu Putranam Acharya Mahatim Chamum Vyudham Drupada Putrena. You see, Drupada Putrena means son of Drupad. Again, Tava Shishena Dhimataha. Shishya means your student. You taught him how to fight, and he's coming to fight again. He's leading the army. He is the son of Drupad. He didn't call him Drishtadyumna. The English book has Drishtadyumna. He said the son of Drupad. He's reminding him, that fellow who insulted you publicly and said, since when does a king and a beggar become friends? His son is leading the army on that side. You understand better now? He didn't say his name. He did not say Drishtadyumna, that's English. He's saying the son of so-and-so person, that is the fellow who shamed you and said you're a beggar. And you can't be a friend with him. His son, further arrogance, he's calling him Guruji. And you taught him how to fight, meaning you must be a stupid fool. You taught a man who will fight you one day. The Guru knew whose son he was when he taught him. But Gurus don't have hate for anybody, beloved children. They have only love. A flower doesn't think, okay, that fella coming there, scamp, I won't smell nice for him. The flower is fragrant for everybody. Fragrance for fragrance too. So when he came, so he's trying to poison the mind of the Guru. And when you go home, check your Gita. After Duryodhan will speak to the Guru, see if the Guru will answer him. Gurus like to talk, but not to everybody. When he was finished speaking, the Guru won't say one word. He knows why he's in the battlefield. Tava Shishena Dhimata. Oh yeah, not just your godson, you know. Tava Dhimata, your special godson, your blessed godson, your talented godson, Dhimata. He overgreat. You taught him, and now he's picking up to lead an army against you. This is the politics behind that line of Bhagavad Gita. Do you understand, son? Govinda bolo Hari Gopal bolo, Govinda bolo Hari Gopal bolo, Govinda bol Hari Gopal bolo, Govinda bolo Hari Gopal bolo, Govinda bolo Hari Gopal bolo, Govinda bolo Hari Gopal bol, Hari Gopal bol, Hari Gopal. Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki. Give me a nice jai, everybody. Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki. You know what I feel like now? There's an army of the evil people and the army of the good people. This is the army of the good people we have here. Bol Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki. Very good. Atra Sura Maheshvasa Bhima Arjuna Samayudhi. He begins to name. Now listen attentively. You're going to learn something else now. Yuyudhano Viratascha Drupadascha Maharatah Drishtaketuschekitana Kashirajascha Viryavan Purojit Kunti Bhojascha Saibyascha Narapungava Yuddhamanyuscha Vikranta Uttamaujascha Viryavan Subhadro Drapadescha Sarva Eva Maharati Hari Sundara Nanda Mukunda Hari Narayana Hari Om Hari Sundara Nanda Mukunda Hari Narayana Hari Om Hari Keshav Hari Govinda Hari Narayana Hari Om Hari Keshav Hari Govinda Hari Narayana Hari Om Hari Sundara Nanda Mukunda Hari Narayana Hari Om Hari Sundara Nanda Mukunda Hari Narayana Hari Om Hari Narayana Hari Om Hari Narayana Hari Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki. And listen attentively. You will read this in English, so I know you do your homework. All of you love Bhagavad Gita, and you should. It's powerful medicine for ignorance and arrogance and bad temper. In the armies, many heroes. Drishtaketus, Chekitanaha. These names, don't worry too much about it. But just know there is a reason why he's singling out those names. He says they are strong and powerful, just like Bhimsen and Arjun. Satyaki is the charioteer. Virat, King Virat. Briefly, when the Pandavas were in exile. So if you're reading and say all these names, I don't know what's going on here. There is a reason why they are chosen. When the Pandavas were in exile, daughter, if they were found out, the terms, the conditions of exile were, if they were discovered, found out, they have to repeat the exile again for another 12 years. That's a hard thing, you know. So in the last year, to ensure that they were not discovered or found out, they hid in the kingdom of Raja Virat. And they had to disguise. And poor Arjun, macho Arjun with broad shoulders and big moustache, had to dress like a lady. It's the only way people would know is Arjun. Why? He had to wear a sari because the bow, the Gandhi bow he used to carry, made a mark on his shoulder, the string from it. So you had to cover it with the dupatta cloth. And he learned dance during his years of exile, so he had to teach dance. You say, I was good to learn dance? You never know when I come to teach somebody dancing. So he had to teach a dance class. Brihanalla. Bhimsen, oh, he loved the disguise he had. He had to put on a dhoti and dress up like a fellow who used to cook food. So he had to sample the food to make sure it was good. And he was a happy fellow. Nakul and Sahadev, they had to take care of the animals and so. Yudhishthir, he was an advisor to this king here. And so they lived incognito, in hiding in this kingdom. It was this king who was now listed on their side of the army. Many names here. Maharaj, the great warriors, the king of Kashi, Purojit, Kunti, both Savior. This is your homework, children. When you go home, count, and you will see he lists 17 names of the greatest warriors who are like the Pandavas. 17 names. If you add one more, it would be 18. That's my point. 18 chapters. In the Bhagavad Gita, you see Arjuna has 18 different names. Krishna Bhagwan has 18 different names. He's not always called Krishna Bhagwan. The English will mislead you. He's called a name according to what Vyas is trying to teach you. Just like Arjun is not always called Arjun. If they want to remind you that his mommy went through plenty, their dad died when they were small, but she never gave up, he'll call him Kunti Putra Arjun. Meaning your mother never gave up, you mustn't give up. Another time he'll call him the one who conquers sleep. Other different names, 18 names for Arjun, 18 is Krishna Bhagwan, 18 chapters, 18 Akshaunis of armies, 18 days it lasted, 8 alone is 9. But 17 names alone, he left out the one name. He left out the one name. जिसका साथी है भगवान उसको क्या रोकेगा आंधी और तूफान. He left out Bhagwan is on their side. You could call 100 names or whichever names you want. If you don't have Bhagwan with you, you have nothing. If you have PhD, LLB, BSc, but you don't have GOD, you have NOTHING. Duryodhana had everything, all the missiles he chose, all the armies, but he didn't have GOD. Son, help me with this question. Ready, Nick? If I write 0, how much is that worth? Say nothing. Right. If I put 2 zeros, how much is that worth? If I put 6 zeros, how much is that worth? Still nothing but so much as zeros. If I put 6 zeros and it worth nothing, but in front of it I put 1. Say a million. Yeah, boy. 6, every zero, nothing. You put all these zeros you want, but you put 1 in front of it, a million. Bhagwan changes all these zeros to give them worth. Just put the one Bhagwan in front. And all these zeros, you could say how much you want about them. They have God in their side, and you didn't recognize that. Duryodhana is listing everybody there. And he forgets to mention they have God. To recognize that, his spiritual blindness, they win already. They have God on their side, beloved. Very important point. If you have this mic and this mic and this mic and that light and all those beautiful green lights, but you don't have one electricity. 18 names. He only lists 17 and leaves out Bhagwan ke naam. Go home and check again, beloved children. Now, the Guru still doesn't reply to him. He tries now to flatter him. But Gurus are not stupid. He tries to flatter him. Listen to this verse, beloved children. Asmakam tu vishishte ye tannibodha dvijottamam. Dvija uttamam. Uttamam means the highest. Dvija means Brahmin. The highest of Brahmin. A real Brahmin doesn't care for praise. Asmakam tu vishwataye tanibodha dvijottama nayaka mama sanyasya samajnathar atham tan praviti me. Govinda bolo Hari Gopal. Bolo bachcho. Govinda bolo Hari Gopal bolo. 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 Govinda bolo Hari Gopal bol. Hari Gopal bol. Hari Gopal bol. Vrindavan Vihari Lal ki. He says, now, O best of Brahmins, Dvijottamam. Dvij means twice born. The learned ones. Who are the principal warriors on our side, in our army? Let me list them to you. Listen attentively to the names he calls, because these are important as well too. Narayanaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namah. Narayanaya Krishnaya Paramatmaya Namo Namah. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Children, pray with all your love. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Bhajo Om Namah Shivaya. Bhajo Om Namah Shivaya. Bhajo Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Bhavan Bhishmascha Karnascha Kripascha Satjinayaha Ashwathama Vikarnascha Saumadattis Tathaevacha Anyecha Bhavasura Madarthe Tyaktva Jivataha Nana Shastra Parana Sarve Yuddha Visharadaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Bolo bachcho. Om Namah Shivaya. Bhajo Om Namah Shivaya. Bhajo Om Namah Shivaya. Vrindavan Vihari Lal ki. Please recite after me, children. Oh, by the way, the Yajman has copies of the Bhagavad Gita with the transliteration in English for you too. So you can follow while we are here, and if I say repeat after me and it's difficult, not to worry. This will be helpful. You still have it, right? Okay, good. So that you can follow intelligently and perhaps even have questions, and we'll tell you how to guide those questions. Beloved children, recite after me. Say Bhavan, Bhishmas, Cha, Karnas Cha, Kripas Cha, Sam Tinijayaha, Ashwatama, Vikarnascha, Saumadattis, Tathaivacha. Bolo Vrindavan Vihari Lal ki. First thing he mentions, Dornacharya, you are on our side. If you are on our side, meaning, how can we lose? You have taught everybody, and a teacher usually doesn't teach his students everything. They keep back something for themselves or for those students who are deserving. When you deserve and you preserve and you never swerve and your heart is full of love, they get these special teachings. So he kept those teachings for Ashwatthama, his son. He is on our side too. The son of the Guru is very powerful. He had the DNA. You know what is DNA? Not deoxyribonucleic acid. DNA is a divine nature and attribute. You all have it. You have the DNA of the Rishis and Munis. Divine nature and attribute. Your son is there too. Ashwatthama. How can we lose? Also on our side is Bhishma Pitamaha. His father blessed him that he will have Ichamrityu. He can only die if he wants. Which means, if you heard before in the news flash, you heard in the news flash, right? That he fell. And now they're back with the story. It means for him to die, he had to have a desire to die. There's only so much you could live and see. And he gave away the secret of how he should pass away. And who will be able to shoot that arrow? Bhishma Pitamaha. How can you kill somebody who can only die if they want to die? Ichamrityu. A blessing given to him by his father. He did something no son would think about doing for their father, to put their father's happiness first. And he says, son, you touch my heart. I give you that Ichamrityu. You can die only when you want to. That's not possible for anybody, son. You see what happened? He was from divine parentage. His father was an earthling, but his mother was a divine being who had a shrap to be born as Ganga Mata. He was a Vasudev, a divine being from above. When he came here and he was about to be immersed in the water to return to the divine regions, and his father Shantanu told Ganga Mata, why are you immersing the child in water? To end his life. There was a pact in their marriage. If ever you question what I'm doing, I will leave. And he was young and he asked, show me what to sign. So this child was not immersed in the water to return. She brought him up, Ganga Maya. His name was Devvrat. Brought up now as the son here, Bhishma. Because of the pratigya he took, telling his father, to please father, Devta said, Bhishma, Bhishma, and they gave the strong promise that you made. He got that name. And that, what again was the blessing? Son, nobody could destroy you in battle. You can only die if you want to die. Many arrows were shot at him. Missiles, fiery missiles, he couldn't die. He is on our side. If you have the teacher who taught everybody how to fight from all the different directions, even without light, how to fight blindfolded, how to shoot at a target without seeing the object, by just sensing his presence. Children were learning those things. Guruji told us of a time, you'll like this story. There was a visiting guru to their ashram. And when he sat on a special place, there was a mala hanging from some structure. Guruji's job, well, I'm sure he practiced, blindfolded to shoot so the mala would fall and garland the guru that was there. You had to choose a right fellow, because if the fellow going back with blood all over his kurta, you know what, where you went? So they had to learn these things. Even if you learn about Prithviraj Chauhan, when our ancestors came and they heard a place of Shagonas, they used to call it Chauhanas, because of Prithviraj Chauhan. They knew about Chauhan. When India was invaded and he was imprisoned, and he was a good Hindu who didn't want to change his religion, they said, if you change, the people will change because the king changed. They plucked his eyes out, and he still didn't change his religion under torture. When they heard, son, that he could shoot an arrow by just hearing the sound from where it's coming, they challenged him in his weak state in an open arena to undermine him. Everybody came, all the Hindus who were there to especially, to see your king, blind now, in chains. Let us see the boast how he could shoot without hearing, seeing the target. Son, you will love this. And when I said, ready, aim, fire, he didn't shoot at the target. Ha ha ha, they laughed. You're boasting, he can't do anything. He says, a king takes an order only from another king. But the fellow who invaded felt, hey, he called me a king in front of them. Only a king can order me to shoot. He said, okay, ready, aim, in the language he's speaking. By the time he said, ready, aim, before he could say fire, all he needed to know where the voice was coming from. And he turned, whoosh, straight here. Of course, they put an end to his life, but the people got up and Prithviraj Chauhan ki Jai, they shouted. He went down and took him down. You see the trick he used? These people were trained. You love that story, don't you? These were the kind of warriors you had here. Even with a blindfold, he could fight. They are on our side, victorious in battle. Vikarna, Purishwara, the son of Somadat, we have people like them too. And he boasts even further. Satya Narayana 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 Satya Narayana 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 Satya Narayana 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 Satya Narayana 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 Swami Narayana 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 Swami Narayana 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 Krishna Narayana 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 Rama Narayana 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 Hari Narayana 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 Bolo Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki Anye cha bhavan sura mad arthe tyakta jivatah Nana shastra paharnah sarva yuddha visharadaha sarva yuddha visharadaha. Pray after me, children. Join your palm. Say Anye cha bhavah sura madarthe tyakta jivitaha nana shastra praharnaha sarve Yudha Visharadha. Bolo Vrindavan Vihari Lal Ki. And so many other heroes and other our sides equipped with weapons and missiles, and they have staked their lives for me, skilled in warfare. The army, he gives instructions now. Everybody, the Guru didn't answer, yes, okay, I agree with you. He's just doing mechanically what he has to do. There are days in a battle when Duryodhana will challenge him. How come they're winning? How come so many of our soldiers are falling? And he will work him up and start to mow down hundreds of soldiers on the other side. But he wouldn't touch Arjun or the Pandavas. Just to build up Duryodhana. Beloved, his heart wasn't in this. Our army is protected by Bhishma Pitama as well. And so everybody around here, you will form a protective circle around Bhishma Pitama and protect him. And then chess, you protect the king, don't you? I don't play chess too well, but I know that fellow you have to protect. Because if he falls, all goes. So Bhishma Pitamaha, you protect him from all sides. Beloved children, get your respect. Oh, sorry, not children, soldiers. That's how I talk to people. Now, beloved children, to boost the morale of Duryodhana, Bhishma Pitama picks up his shank and begins to blow it powerfully to arouse the martial spirit in all of the soldiers on the army of Duryodhana. Why is he fighting there? He gave his word. Okay, I have to tell you this. I didn't want to tell you this just now, but I have to tell you this. But how did he please his father before? After his mother Ganga Maya went back, when he was brought up, his father met an F-E-L-L in L-O-V-E with a Y-O-U-N-G-L-A-D-Y. Oh, they know what I'm talking about. She was the daughter of a fisherman. Her father, the fisherman, said, something is fishy here, you will see why. I don't mind my daughter getting married with you, but only her children will sit on the throne of Hastinapur. Shantanu, Bhishma Pitama's father, he knew that my son alone has to sit on the throne. Bolo Satyanarayan Swami ki Jai Bhagwan. I love when somebody Bajahuri Shank for me, so Satyanarayan Swami ki Jai. God bless Masona to reach home safe. Mother and father were worried. Now, beloved children, the fisherman said, for my daughter to marry with you, only my grandchildren must sit on the throne of Hastinapur. The king was sad. He couldn't sleep because he knew his son, Bhishma Pitamaha, he has to be the king. Shantanu, his son. When the son saw his father wasn't happy and found out that his father wasn't happy because he couldn't marry the person with whom he fell in love, he went to the fisherman and said, listen, I don't care for the throne. Let your daughter marry my father. Let him be happy. If he is happy, as a son will be happy. The king said, you might not want to sit on his throne, but you might have children who might fight my grandchildren for house and land. So the mind thinks, your grandchildren or your children might fight my grandchildren. Bhishma Pitama took a pratigya for my father to be happy. I will never be married and I'll never have children. I take that pratigya. And the skies, they would say, Bhishma, Bhishma, Bhishma. When the father heard what his son did, that you will never get married, boy. God bless you with feelings and emotions. Who doesn't want to have a son to teach him to ride a bicycle and, He said, and that's when he got this blessing. If you know these kathas, you'll understand the Mahabharata a little better. And you'll see why Arjun was like his own. He's put Arjun in his lap and play with him the whole time. And in the night when he saw Arjun practicing with the bow and arrow, he said, show him little techniques. When he saw he could shoot an arrow to go straight to the trunk of a tree, straight to the trunk, he knew this is the fellow who will liberate me from this body one day. He said, son, practice that a little more. Shoot a little higher. Now spread it out, because he'll make it one into a bed for him. He knew these things. Beloved children, because Bhishma Pitamaha promised the fisherman, whichever of your grandchildren on the throne, I will protect them. I will protect the throne. That is why, son, he's on the wrong side. Because of how he gave his word. Be careful, beloved, who you're giving your words to and your promise to. Do a Trinidad thing. Say, I'll try. But to give your word, in those days, your word was important. Prana jai par vachan na jai. You know that one? Raghukul ariti sada chali ai. Pran. The children don't know. They think Pran is a crook. In movies, they say Amitabh Bachchan na jai. Pran jai. Pran dead, but Amitabh Bachchan wouldn't dead. Pran jai, Amitabh Bachchan na jai. No. So because of this blessing, beloved children, he had to support Duryodhan, and he picked up his shank. Tasya sanjanayan harsham kuru vruddha pitamaha singhanada, like a lion roaring, beloved children. He roared terribly and he picked up the shank and blew it aloud. And the drums of war began, the kettle drums, the trumpets blared forth. Now, he was the commander-in-chief and he blew that shank. Here's another homework for you, children. On the side of the Pandavas, the good side, who blew the shank? If the commander-in-chief is Drishtadyumna, why didn't he blow the shank first? When Krishna Bhagwan saw that they blew the shank, meaning they issued the challenge to fight. Always remember that. They issue the challenge to fight. The commander-in-chief sounds the battle. You have to start. He blew the shank. And like that, he roared first. Bhishma Pitam roared. And he blew the shank. And everybody started to play the drums and blew all the trumpets of war. And they're ready to fight, adrenalizing. On the Pandava's side, join your palms and listen to this. And when you go home, read it in your Bhagavad Gita again. Please recite after me. Say, Panchajanyam Hrishikesho Devadattam Jana Dhananjayaha Paundram Dadhamau Mahashankham Bhimakarna Bhimakarma Vrikodaraha Harisundar Nanda Mukunda Harinarayan Hari Om Harisundar Nanda Mukunda Harinarayan Hari Om Hari Keshav Hari Govinda Hari Narayan Hari Om Hari Keshav Hari Govinda Hari Narayan Hari Om Hari Sundar Nanda Mukunda Hari Narayan Hari Om Hari Sundar Nanda Mukunda Hari Narayan Hari Om Hari Sundar Nanda Mukunda Hari Narayan. Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki. Bhagwan Shri Krishna picked up his shank and blew it first. Panchajanya. Who you ever knew if somebody is driving a limousine and you have a chauffeur driving a limousine? What position does the chauffeur has? What do they have? Krishna Bhagwan is the driver of the chariot. He assumed this form out of love. He put aside his divinity just to serve and show people how I have come to help you. Sabse unchi 100 marks. The charioteer, who's a charioteer, he picked up this shank to respond to the challenge. Recite again after me. Say, Panchajanyam Hrishikesho Devadattam Dhananjaya. Bolo Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki. That's why every time a Baba has a shank, it has to be blessed first. Special mantras are invoked into it. You have a bell you bought for your puja, the Baba bless that bell. Don't let any grandchildren ring that bell until you have something to give God. When you ring that bell, you're calling on Bhagavan. That's not a plaything. There are many types of shank, beloved children. You go to a cricket match, you see people blowing shank. Does it mean you have to run up with prasad? No. That replaces a trumpet to make that noise. If my son is selling something in the road on early mornings, sometimes especially during Lent, he'll blow that too. It's a different thing. This one is blessed for this purpose. One child asked, what is the shell always blowing in the puja? I said, son, when you're going to call Bhagwan, it's sometimes a long distance call, so this is a shell phone. You pick up your shell phone and Bhagwan is here and answer the shell phone call. When you have your parashad, you pick up the shell phone, you blow it, Bhagwan says, who is calling? So, Krishna Bhagwan, remember this, when you put God in charge of your life to answer for you, to bless you, you can't lose. He and Arjun blow their shankar. And now to come to a finish, And every night we'll finish on time so you can reach home in time. This is your homework. I know I'm giving you a lot of homework. Don't mind. You will enjoy this homework. On the side of the Kauravas, how many shank was blown? Say one. Bhishma Pitama. Others blew those, but one is recorded. Only one good man blew his shank. That's why Krishna Bhagavan had to blow his to cancel that one. Did you see the Brahman? Did you see Dronacharya pick up his shank and blow it? I didn't read that. If the Baba picks up his shank and blows his shank in your home, Bhoot Pisach, as far as the vibration will go, beloved children, people who fast and pray and dedicate their whole life to God and puja, and they pick up that cell phone, and baja with that, a different vibration comes there. Only Bhishma Pitama blew his. Dronacharya didn't blow his shank. Krishna Bhagavan is recorded to have lifted his trunk. Arjun, and this is your homework, go home and count how many shanks were blown on the side of the Pandavas. You will see 18. 10 and 8 is? Is it? 18 shanks. Again, 8 and 1 9, the highest number. Count them. 18 shanks are blown. And the names of the shanks are given, which have different meanings too, which are again a spiritual story here. Beloved children, the terrible sound echoing through the earth and the heavens. Katha says here, Saghosho dhartarashtrenam hridayani vedaray daryat. The hearts, even though they were playing the drums and the tambours and the kettle drums and making all the noises, when the shanks had to blow on the side of the Pandavas, Sanjay is telling the blind king, your son, their hearts had to palpitate. They get frightened. The battle didn't start, but they lost already. Just to hear a shank, beloved, brings victory to your home. Only Bhoot and Pisach gets frightened and run away. You know why their hearts trembled? Bhoota Pisach nikat nahi aave, Mahavir jab naam sunave. Bhoota Pisach. Oh, can you get that tal from Jola? Ding 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 tak ding ding tak ding ding. Bhoota Pisach. Bhoota Pisach nikat nahi aave, Mahavir jab naam sunave. Bhoot Pisach nikat nahi aave, Mahavir jab. Bol Siyavar Ramachandra ki. Bajawe our shang too. One more time, son. Bhoota Pisach nikat nahi aave, Mahavir jab naam sunave. Bhoot Pisach nikat nahi aave, Mahavir jab. Bol Siyavar Ramachandra ki. Bol Pavan Putra Hanuman ki. And Vyasji says there was this chariot with Hanumanji's flag on top, Kapidhwaja. Anybody who speaks of Mahabharata or Bhagavad Gita and the chariot and they forget Hanumanji is on top of, you miss the whole katha. You miss the whole. When the Mahabharata will be finished, and Krishna Bhagavan says, Arjun, descend from a chariot. He said, you are the charioteer, you have to come down first. Ego comes in his brain. Krishna Bhagavan insists, Arjun, step down from a chariot before me today. When Arjun eventually stepped down, the chariot exploded and blew to smithereens. Arjun said, Prabhu, what just happened? He said, the missiles of fire shot by Bhishma Pitama and Dronacharya. This chariot was supposed to be destroyed a long time ago. Hanumanji was protecting you there. When he left the flag, the chariot exploded to pieces. This chariot, beloved, was blessed to them. And next katha I'll tell you how they got this chariot. Arjun says, pull up the chariot. I want to see against whom I have to fight. Hanumanji's flag fluttering. Who listened to the Bhagavad Gita? Hanumanji was listening there. And Krishna Bhagavan was aware. During certain kathas, I'll make certain points to you about that. Hanumanji was on top listening to kathas well too. The horses represent your senses. Put the reins of your chariot in the hands of Bhagavan. This chariot is your human body. This is the battlefield of life and marriage and whatever it is, jobs that you have. If your life is not going well, it means it's in your own hands and you will destroy this chariot in the potholes of life. Hand over the reins to Bhagavan Shri Krishna. Bhagavan Shri Krishna pulls the chariot purposefully in front of his near and dear ones to evoke in him a certain feeling. Arjun sees uncles, aunts, cousins. Prabhu, the Gandhi bow drops from his hands. He says, I can't fight. Tears begin to come from his eyes. And he begins to give all the reasons why he shouldn't fight. Please join your palms, beloved children. Lakshmi Narayan Prityartham. Lakshmi Narayan Prityartham. Om. Why should we be wearing this all the time? I forgot. Jai Hanuman Baba, Jai Shri Ram. Om Tatsariti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Supnishatsu Brahm Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjun Samvade. Om Arjun Vishad Yogunam Pratamodhyay Samaptam. Bolo bachon Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki Jai. Bolo pyare Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki Govinda bolo Hari Gopal bolo. Govinda bolo Hari Gopal bolo. Govinda bolo Hari Gopal. Govinda bolo Hari Gopal bolo. 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 Govinda bolo Hari Gopal bol. Hari Gopal bol. Hari Gopal bol. Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki. Beloved children, thank you for listening so very prayerfully and so very attentively. The name of the book is Bhagavad Gita, not Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad Gita. It begins with a blind man who is teaching us, just like a person who has a drinking problem, unless I accept that I have a drinking problem, I cannot correct myself. I have to accept I am blind. I can see many things, but I didn't see God yet. I can't see my way in life. Thank you, Bhagwan, for reminding us that when we pray, by your grace, our eyes can be opened. Bless us who are married, not to cover our eyes to the faults of our children. Like Gandhari, many parents are blind. Open your eyes, bring your teenagers and children to satsang. Don't let the television babysit them. Television is destroying divine vision. Remove the blindfold and bring them for divine vision. The Katha teaches, when you have God on your side, when you're on the side of Bhagwan, should I say, many zeros have no worth, but one in front makes it 1,000,000. With God with you, you have worth. Now, daughter, bhajan of your choice, and then Bhagavad Gita Arati. I think you have the correct song too. You will guide. While Havan is in progress, children, you will join your palms, and we will pray together and have Arati promptly after. Oh, that's it. Om Namah Shivaya. Son. Beloved children, please stand for the final arati. May Bhagwan bless all of us with that light of love and truth and bliss. फिर बोलो बच्चों, वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, सर्वदेवता सर्वदेवी की जय। सज्जनों, beloved children, join your palms. Bhagwan, thank you for your love, thank you for your blessing, thank you for your directions. Please accept our gratitude and our love. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva tvameva bandhuscha sakha tvameva tvameva vidya tvameva sarvam. We love you, Prabhu. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Children, with all your love, Bolo Satya Sanatan Dharma ki Jai, Bolo Sadguru ki Dandvat Jai Jai Sitaram. Before you children sit down, just 2 words. Thank you again for your discipline and for your attentiveness and prayerfulness. May Bhagwan bless you and may you be able to actually see this blessing in your life. Those of you who have to drive home, remember to observe the rules and regulations of the roads. Many people are not celebrating the way you do. May Bhagwan Shri Krishna bless you to reach home safely and soundly. Meals are prepared. Meals are prepared. Please partake before leaving. All children who are here, please remember before you go to sleep to say your prayers and remind your parents to say their prayers or pray as well. So Rabi Devi, son, we're very happy you could bless us with your company. Babe, I always tell anybody when asked who is my favorite singer, many people could probably sing. But daughter, to have a voice and a heart like yours, where she comes from, they all see her like a mother, teaching the children music and all forms and fashion. And your life itself is an example, daughter. I'm proud to have you as a daughter in our family and our lives too. Bhagwan bless you. Beloved children, until tomorrow when Bhagwan will bless me to share your company, and I look forward to it. Everybody, Jai Jai Sitaram. Everybody, Jai Jai Sitaram. Now I heard Nick. Aram se baithiye. Be seated comfortably, beloved children. Om Tat Sat. Daughter, will you please one more bhajan while I finish up here?
Hare Krishna Govind Mohan Murari, Hare Krishna Govind Mohan Murari, Japa kar japa